Hey ladies, today I'm going to show you how to use the amazing pressed shadows. Pressed shadows come in 4 different finishes: satin, matte, shimmer, and metallic. So we are going to integrate some of those into this look. They're very easy to use. There's lots of colors to choose from. So we're going to get started. The first thing I have to say though is when you're going to use any sort of powdered shadow, you want to make sure you have a solid eye primer. This eye primer is going to give your shadow the popping effect that you long for, as well as it's going to retain the look for much longer, so less wear and tear. So I'm just going to show you on my palm here. Okay, well, on the back of my hand, not my palm. Okay, so I'm just going to rub that. You guys see that line? Okay, we're going to let that dry, but we're going to go ahead and put that on my eyes as well. We're going to put it all over the lid. This is also going to even out any sort of discoloration on my eyelids so that when I apply the color, it's going to be even. And that's important because you don't want to have a bold color looking 8 different shades, right? Okay, so we're gonna let that dry, okay? You gotta give it a minute or 2. So I have it on the back of my hand. We're gonna let that dry. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a brush, if I don't start throwing them all over the floor. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this deluxe brush and I'm just gonna grab a very vibrant color. I'm going to grab this blue here because we're gonna use this today. Okay, very vibrant blue. Okay, and that is without the primer. You guys can see that, right? So you see the shadow on there? It's like I have to layer it to get the color I want, right? That's a bummer. So I'm just gonna stipple it on here on the back of where the primer is, just to show you, because it's gonna take a little while for it to dry. But look at the difference. Do you see that? This is the true color of the shadow. This is not. This is what the shadow looks like after it wears down without a primer. It's awful. And it's frustrating, especially when you're trying to go for a certain look. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna show you how to do a really quick, gorgeous 4-shade look. We're gonna start with a transition color right here. This is called Pessimistic. Oops, wrong brush. Okay. And I'm just gonna place that all over my lid. It's like an eggshell color, sort of. Okay. Get it right up in there. And I'm using a blending brush to apply it because I find that it's really easy to make sure that I get the color on the way I want it to go. It's very, very easy to control. Okay. I'm just gonna spray this brush to make sure it's clean. Brush cleaner, ladies, trust me, this is a waterless brush cleaner. It saves my life. Okay, so now I wanna grab a different color to kind of go off into that. So I am going to grab, because we're gonna go into this color soon. So I think I'm gonna grab this color here. I always forget what it's called. It's called Discreet. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. It's like a really nice peachy pink, and I'm just gonna put it right up into the crease, okay? It's gonna add a really nice effect when we start adding on the other layers of color. So I'm using the fluffy crease brush, which is really awesome synthetic fibers, making it really easy to control the powder and the way it goes on. And in circular motions, I'm going inward. You always want to start from the outer corner going inward. If you go inward to outward, you're going from dark on the inner to light. And then you don't get the effect that you're going for. Okay, so just gonna get that in here. Really, really, really easy. And right now they look like really light colors, is which you want. Okay. Now for the poppin' stuff. We're gonna go back to that deluxe brush. This, I always forget what this is called too. Thankful. We're gonna grab this bright blue. And I'm just gonna go from the outer corner and I'm gonna tap. Because even though I want it to pop, I don't want it to be so bold that I look like a freak. Okay, so I'm going into sort of like a VC shape from the outer corner to and through the crease to the lid. And it's all about how you handle the brush as well. See? And maybe a little bit more on this side. Now, I don't want to leave it like that, right? That looks kind of silly. So I'm going to grab my blending brush, and from the outer corner going in, I'm going to lightly go through so I can get rid of harsh lines. So even though the color will retain, it'll have a softer appeal to it. Because that's what we want. We don't want it to be too crazy. Blue's a very bold color, ladies. It's not something that I normally would choose, but I'm really feeling blue today. So not blue as in like emotions, but I'm really feeling the color blue today. So we're gonna do that. Do you see how nice that is? And then we're gonna finish off with the fourth color. Just find my proper brush here. My liner shader brush. Where did you go? There you are. All right. No, is that my line? Yes, it is. I'm gonna grab Optimistic, which is this really gorgeous metallic gold. It's probably my favorite one because it takes any look and just makes it look so pretty. Like, look how eye-popping that is. Like, it's so nice. And ladies, when you're applying this and you're like, oh my gosh, it looks so patchy, I guess is a better word I could use. Don't get discouraged, okay? Because that's what the brush is for. The brush is to help you soften it, to make you achieve, help you achieve, not make you achieve, but help you achieve the look that you want. So see that? I'm just gonna grab a little bit more of that color because I see that right here needs a little bit more. But look how pretty that is. And it's soft and not overwhelming and not crazy. And then there you go. That's it. You don't need to do anything else if you don't want to, unless you want to put in a liner or you want to do a wing. Totally up to you. But I just really wanted to show you how easy it is to create a 4 palette and how easy it is to use. So ladies, if you need help picking colors based on your tones and your eye color, let me help you, okay? Because a quad palette, what's amazing about it is that it's customizable to what you feel confident and comfortable in. And I look forward to hearing all your questions and your feedback. Thanks for tuning in.